And we're back with another Tool video, obviously dressed in the same clothes as my last video because I'm shooting it right after I shot that one. But today we're listening to Undertow, the first official full-length album from Tool, released in 1993. I'm very excited for this. I liked Opiate quite a bit. I thought it was a really fun album that was definitely not what I necessarily was expecting from Tool. But, considering it's their first ever release, it makes sense that it sounded a bit more straightforward and raw than what I have heard from them since then. But um, I'm assuming a lot of that rawness and a lot of the same sort of musical ideas are going to carry over into this album, Undertow. But I guess we'll go ahead and find out. As I did in my last video, and I do in most of my other reactions, I'm going to check out the background behind this album. I have the chapters below so that you can skip to me listening to the music if you're not interested in this portion. Undertow is the debut studio album by American rock band Tool, released on April 6th, 1993 by Zoo Entertainment, produced by the band and Sylvia Massey, and recorded at Grandmaster Studios in Hollywood. The album includes some tracks omitted from the band's debut EP Opiate, and is their only album to feature original bassist Paul D'Amour. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but according to AllMusic, Undertow helped heavy metal remain prominent as a mainstream musical style and allowed several later bands to break through to the mainstream. It was released at a time when grunge was at the height of its popularity and pop punk was slowly beginning to gather mainstream attention. Did Dookie when did Dookie by Green Day come out? Was that in 93? Or that could have been later. I don't know. But I feel like it was around this time that album came out, so that would make sense. AllMusic saw the album's success in the striking, haunting visuals that complemented the album's nihilistic yet wistful mood. As of 2021, Undertow has been certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Damn, triple plat, that's cool. Comedian Bill Hicks is noted as inspiration in the album's liner notes. Okay. Undertow is the only Tool album released while he was still alive. Hicks's presence would feature prominently on Tool's next album, Enema. Interesting. Okay. Chris Haskett, then with the Rollins Band, is credited in the liner notes with Sledgehammer, probably relating to the three pianos and shotgun smashed with sledgehammers on Disgustipated. Okay. It's a crazy song title. Adam Jones recalls a story in which the band purchased two secondhand pianos with the intention of blasting them with shotguns in the indoor parking lot of Grandmaster Studio and putting the resulting sound to tape. Apparently, the woman running the studio was happy as long as they cleaned up the mess afterwards. Hell yeah. Since the incident, Tool has been approached by other bands claiming to have seen shotgun holes left by them in the car park wall. Artwork. The album art was designed by Adam Jones. Photos in the liner notes of a nude obese woman, a nude thin man, and the band members with pins and needles in their heads generated controversy, resulting in the album being removed from stores such as Kmart and Walmart. Dude, remember Kmart? Wow, that's a throwback. Fucking RIP. The band reacted by releasing another version, which depicted a giant barcode on a white background. This version of the album included a note from the band. It came to our attention recently that many stores across our fine and open minded nation would not stock Undertow because of our explicit artwork. Although we loathe being censored, we want your money, we still want you to hear our music. So we took it out. However, it is available to you at no extra cost. Fill out the form, stick it in an envelope, mail it in, and we will send you the original artwork. Love, Tool. That's cool. That's a interesting and smart way of getting around that. The message on the photographs of the band members reads, "Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. I just want to start this over. Say you won't go, this is love. I'll make weapons out of my imperfections. Lay back and let me show you another way. Only this one holy medium brings me peace of mind. Cleanse and purge me in the water twice as loud as reason. Euphoria, I've been far too sympathetic. No one told you to come. I hope it sucks you down. Life feeds on life. This is necessary. Interesting. The lyrics contained in the passage are from. Oh, the songs the lyrics contained in the passage are from appear. Dude, how am I? I am dyslexic or something. Jesus Christ. The songs the lyrics contained in the passage are from. Okay, no, this is written wrong. Hang on a second. The songs the lyrics contained in the passage are from appear in this order. Whatever, dude. Fuck. I'm a dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna read this part as well. The following year, at the time alternative rock and grunge were at their height, Tool released their first full-length album, Undertow. It expressed more diverse dynamics than Opiate and included songs the band had chosen not to publish on their previous release when they opted for a heavier sound. The band began touring again as planned, with an exception in May 1993. Tool was scheduled to play at the Garden Pavilion in Hollywood, but learned at the last minute that the venue belonged to the Church of Scientology, which was perceived as a clash with the band's ethics about how a person should not follow a belief system that contradicts their development as a human being. Keenan spent most of the show buying like a sheep at the audience. That's so funny. Yeah, that's based as fuck. Fuck Scientology. Yeah, it's good to know that this band. It seems like this band, from what I've read so far about them, stands on their business and actually has morals and ethics that they stick behind instead of just doing what they can to make money. So, yeah, that's cool. Tool later played several concerts during the Lollapalooza festival tour and was moved from the second stage to the main stage by the group's manager and festival co-founder Ted Gardner. At the last concert of Lollapalooza in Tool's hometown Los Angeles, comedian Bill Hicks introduced the band. Hicks has become a friend of the band members and an influence on them after being mentioned in Undertow's liner notes. He jokingly asked the audience of 10,000 people to stand still and help him look for his lost contact lens. The boost in popularity gained from these concerts helped Undertow to be certified gold by the RIAA in September 1993 and to achieve platinum status in 95, despite being sold with censored album artwork by distributors such as Walmart and Kmart. The single Sober became a hit single by March 1994 and won the band's Billboard Best Video by a New Artist Award for accompanying stop-motion music video. With the release of Tool's follow-up single Prison Sex, the band became goddamn dude, I can't fucking read. The band again became the target of censorship. The song's lyrics and video dealt with child abuse, which sparked controversial reactions. Keenan's lyrics began with, "It took so long to remember just what happened. I was so young and bestial then. It hurt me, but I'm breathing, so I guess I'm still alive. I've got my hands bound and my head down and my eyes closed and my throat wide open." Damn. The video was created primarily by guitarist Adam Jones, who saw it as his surrealist interpretation of the subject matter. While some contemporary journalists praised the video and described the lyrics as metaphoric, the American branch of Much Music, which asked Keenan to represent the band in a hearing, deemed the music video too graphic and obscene, and MTV stopped airing it after a few showings. Yeah, it's so interesting thinking about how much things have changed since the 90s, in that that would never really be an issue nowadays, because like a band could just release whatever they want to on the internet and whoever wants to see it can find it. Obviously there are rules on certain platforms like YouTube, so like they'd still have to capitulate to that. But it's a lot more accessible for a band to or an artist to make whatever type of provocative or controversial artistic statement without there being this huge backlash like there would be back then on MTV or any other major mainstream record label or whatever. But yeah, man. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into it. My first ever Tool album, full length album, Undertow, and according to Wikipedia, this is going to be a bit more dynamic than Opiate. So I'm excited to see how it's different and what it'll sound like. So let's strap in, get yourself a beer if you're inclined. I got fucking fruit flies flying about, but excuse me, I'm gonna cut all this out. Okay, Undertow by Tool. Starting off with track 1, Intolerance. Let's friggin' go. Fuck is that? Oh man, the bass tone is crazy. Mm. Whoa. Hell yeah. That was sick, dude. I really like that. Yeah, I liked about that song how it kept going back and forth between the, really heavy riffs, and then it would like kind of step back and it was mostly the drum and bass. Uh and it kind of just went back and forth between those two. It was really cool. It sounded really good. It definitely does sound like a continuation of Opiate, but already I can kind of tell they're doing a bit more, with the production. His vocals were doing really cool, had some cool effects on them throughout the song. And yeah, it's really, really cool start to the album. I really dig that. All right, next song, Prison Sex. And they're really, really using the Foley artists on this album. Mmm.
will be over soon. You look so precious. You look so precious. You look so precious. You look so precious. You look so precious now. You look so precious.
Cool. I liked how they slowed the tempo down at the end there. Yeah, that was really cool. I really loved that guitar riff, like that main guitar riff that was going on. It's just really good, really bluesy. Yeah, like I've mentioned before, like a lot of the music that I grew up listening to from like especially my dad, uh it was very blues driven, like, or just straight up the blues, like BB King, Stevie Ray Vaughan, stuff like that. So anytime anything has a little blues, kind of accent or anything like that, I really latch onto it, and I feel like that last song, the guitar was really doing kind of like a bluesy thing. I mean, all rock music is built upon the foundation of blues to begin with, but that one in particular just kind of had that essence to it. And yeah, what I do notice is in this and in Opiate somewhat, um but and then like some other, or like the other Tool songs that I've heard before, but Danny Carey's style of drumming is very distinct. I definitely also hear that in a lot of King Gizzard's music, how it inspired their drummer Cavs to kind of play in a similar fashion of, really utilizing the toms in a very like rhythmic way, um, to like give us a sense of, I don't know, it just like breaks up the rhythm of the song in a very interesting way, than if it was just, doing the same thing on the fucking cymbals or hi-hats or something. And so I know that like Numa is the only like Tool song I really know that I've listened to multiple times. And I know like that song has a lot of really cool like drumming sections, and that's still that type of style. I don't really know what to describe it as, but yeah, like hitting the drums in a very kind of like repetitive way, but it just adds such a cool sound. I'm not a music theorist, so I don't have all the vocabulary to really describe what I'm talking about, but hopefully you understand sort of what I'm getting at. But yeah, that great, great song. Really like that. So yeah, let's move on to Sober, track 3. Mm. I really like that drum pattern. That
There's a shadow just behind me, shrouding every step I take, making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting
Oh man, the groove on this song.
I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and
Ooh,
leave.
that's a really cool guitar sound.
To elevate you, just enough to bring it down. Mother Mary wants to whisper something, but the past is done. Mother Mary wants to whisper something, but the past is done. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start this over. Why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start things over. Why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over.
Hmm. Hell yeah. Oh man. I think that oops. I think that one might be my favorite song so far. That was sick. Um just like yeah, the dynamics were great throughout that song, the way it kind of ebbed and flowed. Um Especially that one section where it just like all simmered down and it was just him singing and it built back up. It was really cool. Um yeah, I can definitely tell already they're like evolving and doing more on this album than on Opiate, in terms of just like the the songs themselves, how they're structured, and all of the production going into it. Um, there's more detail, I feel like. Um, but yeah, this is sick. I'm really enjoying this so far. Right, next song is Bottom. Oh, I just saw how long the song is. Let's go. Ooh. There's that pattern again.
If I let you, you would make me destroy myself. In order to survive you, I must first survive myself. And I can sink no further, and I cannot forgive you. There's no choice but to confront you, to engage you, to erase you. I've gone to great lengths to expand my threshold of pain. I've used my mistakes against you. There's no other choice. Shameless now. Nameless now. Knowing now. Knowing now. But my soul must be iron. As my fear is naked. Naked and fearless. And my fear is naked.
Whoa! God damn, dude. Whoa. That was a sick ass song. And I didn't really have like anything to say throughout that, but I just was just captured by the music. Like the part where it was like that one guy just talking, like spoken word, and all of the music was just so like psychedelic around it, and like really lend itself to what was being said. And then the way that on the very last line Maynard came in and then it came back in with the heaviness, like that was sick. And I loved how it could just kind of kept progressing as the song went on, after the fact. um Dude, hell yeah, I fuck with this a lot. Like, I don't really have much else to say. I'm just enjoying it. What I will say, and this is probably both a circumstance of, this being their first full length album and the time period that it released in, but the mix on the vocals sometimes leave a bit to be desired. I feel like sometimes I just like straight up can't hear the vocals that well. Like I feel like at the beginning of that song in particular, I was like struggling to even make out what he was singing. Um, because I do feel like the way that he sings, uh, it is easier for me to kind of pick out some of the lyrics, than you know a lot of other artists, that I've noticed. But I think it's the way that the vocals are mixed in some songs. It's kind of buried underneath all of the instruments, so it's hard for me to really hear what he's actually saying. Um, in some passages, like it's not like throughout the entire song, but yeah, bottom, sick ass song. So next one is Crawl Away. Let's go. Yeah, they do like to start a lot of these songs with like just some random sound effect or something. Mmm.
Crawled away from me, slipped away from me. Tried to keep her home, but there was nothing I could say. Slid away from me,
Mmm.
away from me. Tried to keep you down, but there was nothing I could say. What you try to say, that you don't wanna play. What you want and what you need don't mean that much to me. I can't see your back and turning. If I could, love. This is my love for you. 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 This is my love.
Woo! Dude! Oh shit. That was sick as fuck, bro. I loved that part where, like, Danny Carey was doing the double kick, and it was just fucking crazy. Hell yeah. No, that song was dope too. Man, I really don't have a lot to say after these songs. I'm just like kind of like blown away by how good it is. Like, again, I mean, I do have like one or two gripes with the mixing, but like that's not really a big. It's not really a big deal because I know it's their first album and it's from '93, so it's not like they're gonna have like modern day mixing whatever. But it's fucking sick. Yeah, I really dig this sound so far. The atmosphere of this album's super dark. I mean, I do love how they sort of play with that dynamics a lot, but in different ways throughout each song. A lot of these songs just sort of ebb and flow, and the instrumentation just evolves as the song progresses and switches up. Um, yeah, it's super cool. Okay, next song, Swamp Song. Mmm. Damn. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Dude, sick. Alright, wait up before we get to the title track. Um, dude, yeah, this album's awesome. Yeah, like that's really I feel like I don't have much else to add. I really like what I'm hearing. It's super just impactful and dark and heavy, but like really catchy too. Like I don't know if you would call it like a chorus, but like a hook or whatever. Was really good. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have much else to add, to be honest. I'm just like really enjoying the ride. I'm liking the progression already from um, Opiate to this. I'm already seeing so much improvement in uh, just like the ideas that they're honing in on this album are much more fleshed out and just more interesting. So, all right. Undertow, title track. Let's go. I really like this riff. What the fuck? Whoa! Fuck yeah. Dude, that was crazy. Ooh. I like this. Damn.
Just like that, just like.
Cool. Yeah, that one I feel like that's not that one didn't hit me as much, and I think part of it was because of the beginning of it. I really thought like that was going to be a more prominent whatever that instrument was. I mean, it sounded kind of like a sitar or like a sitar-y effect on a guitar or something, but I was kind of hoping that that would make a comeback throughout the song or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know if I was really into that song as much as the rest, but I just could have been because I was anticipating that to come back and it never did. But uh, I'll have to listen to that song again, and it might grow on me. But that's probably my least favorite song so far. All right, next song is Flood. Let's go. Wow, this is really cool, actually. Mmm.
All I knew, all I believe, crumbling images no longer comfort me. Scramble to reach higher ground, order insanity, something to comfort me. Take what is mine, oh what is mine, suffocate what is mine, bury what's mine, soon the water will come and claim what is mine. I must leave it behind and talk to a new place now. Ground is not the rock I thought it could be. Thought I was high, thought I was free, thought I was there, divine destiny. I was wrong. This changes everything. Take what is mine, oh what is mine, suffocate what is mine, bury what's mine, till the water will come and claim what is mine. I must leave it behind and conquer a new place. What is rising up on me? Such a what is rising up on me? Thoughts of someone come to live on me. What's the truth that come to punish me instead?
Oh shit. Shit, dude. That song was sick as fuck. Okay. This is gonna be a journey. But that last song was also a journey. Like really, the first half of it was so cool. The way it just kept building and like again, like I feel like a lot of their songs on this album do this sort of ebb and flow thing. But I mean, at the beginning of that last song, really took that to the extreme. And I mean, it was honestly because I guess it the song title was Flood, but it was honestly reminding me of like or like I was getting imagery of kind of like like flood waters and like waves and everything crashing when during that first part. But then the second half was super cool as well. I mean, sick ass riffs for sure. Like yeah, but what one thing I didn't really have any sort of awareness of from Tool is like the guitar playing and really enjoying what's his name, Adam Jones. His guitar playing is really good. Of course, the drumming's fantastic, and the bass playing is really good too. But I'm really taken by the guitar playing on this album. Okay, so nearly 16-minute long song here. Disgustipated. let's strap the fuck in. See what this is all about. And this is the one I think they said they shot the piano with a shotgun. So I might have to turn this down a little bit. I mean, it tracks. They start a lot of their songs with like weird sound effects and stuff. This is some Revolution 9 type shit. the shotgun shooting the piano. Man, this is nuts. It honestly kind of does remind me of Revolution 9. I mean, it's more, I guess, musical, but the idea behind it kind of reminds me of it. Just waiting for the Watusi, the twist, El Dorado. Okay, so we're just at a campfire now. It sounds like. I did really dig the sort of hook that was going on. This is necessary. And yeah, the sound of the shotgun shooting the piano was pretty cool. No, like knowing, I'm glad. Again, I'm glad that I read the background behind these albums before I listen to them, because knowing what that is, or like how they did that, just I feel like adds to my enjoyment of it. Because I was just, if I hadn't read that, I would have just thought it's a sound effect. But the fact they actually shot a piano in the parking deck of their uh, recording studio is really cool. I don't. I'm not sure how long this is going to go. I don't really want to skip it because it's not just silence, but so how about the weather, huh? How about the World Cup? You've been watching that? I haven't actually. Um, not a big sports fan, but this does feel again kind of like the MX situation. I don't know if I should skip ahead and miss something, but it's literally just crickets, so like I don't think I'm gonna miss much if I skip ahead a little bit. So just gonna huh. Uh huh. Watch me skip over like a fraction of a second of something happening, and then people are gonna be like, "You skipped over the one part in Disgustipated, you fake fan." Yeah, I think it's all just gonna be crickets.
It was daylight when you
Oh,
woke
oh,
up.
oh, oh. Let me go back a little bit. I knew some shit was gonna come. Okay, let's strap in for story time.
It was daylight when you woke up in your ditch. You looked up at your sky. That made blue be your color. You had your knife there with you, too. When you stood up, there was goo all over your clothes. Your hands were sticky. You wiped them on your grass, so now your color was green. Oh, Lord, why did everything always have to keep changing like this? You were already getting nervous again. Your head hurt and it rang when you stood up. Your head was almost empty. It always hurt you when you woke up like this. You crawled up out of your ditch onto your gravel road, and you began to walk, waiting for the rest of your mind to come back to you. You could see the car parked far down the road, and you walked toward it. If God is our Father, you thought, then Satan must be our cousin. Why didn't anyone else understand these important things? When you got to your car, you tried all the doors. They were locked. It was a red car, and it was new. There was an expensive leather camera case laying on the seat. Out across your field, you could see two tiny people walking by your woods. You began to walk towards them. Now red was your color. And of course, those little people out there were yours too.
Huh? Alright, that was Undertow by Tool. I fucked with that song. Uh, up until the crickets and everything. I thought that was really cool. Really cool album. Really cool sound throughout. Definitely more like progressive and dynamic than Opiate. And yeah, I really liked a lot of the guitar playing, like I said, across this album. I thought a lot of the production was really cool. Um, all of the weird sort of sound effects and things that a lot of the songs start off with were interesting. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what Tool evolves into in later albums, because if this is where they're starting off at, like, dude, pretty awesome. Obviously, I'm gonna be listening to this album uh pretty much nonstop for the next week or so, and then I'll have my updated thoughts portion at the end of the video here. But based off of my first impression from what I just heard, super cool. I I really enjoyed all of that, and am very excited to see where they go from here. So yeah, stay tuned for when I give you my updated thoughts right now. Okay, so I'm just shooting this video kind of off the cuff right now because it's been a few weeks since I recorded my reaction, and I just haven't had the time to like sit down and record in my room that I usually do. But I wanted to get the video out as soon as possible, so uh, yeah, I'm just shooting this here right now while I have a moment. Just sitting on my porch. It's a beautiful day today. It's actually not killing me with the humidity, and there's a nice breeze rolling. So, anyway, updated thoughts on Undertow. Man, what a cool album. I really enjoy the atmosphere of this whole thing. Like, it's so dark, and like it's really kind of unsettling in a lot of ways. Like, I just feel like, oh, I mean, especially Disgustipated, but I feel like the the throughout the entire album. Sorry, I did not anticipate the cars driving by to be so loud. So hopefully that's not too bad with the mic. But I kind of forgot that that's a thing. But anyway, yeah, I think across the entire album there is just this really unsettling, kind of creepy vibe that this album has, and I'm a big fan of it. Like, it really does feel like it's it's almost like a horror movie. Like, listening to it intently, it's like you're stepping into some sort of like horror film world, and this is the soundtrack. But at the same time, like, it's not just creepy the entire way. There's definitely a lot of moments that are like really just hard hitting and energetic. But uh, yeah, by and large, I think every single song has just this air of eeriness to it, and I really enjoy that aspect of this album. Also, sorry, I know I keep making asides, but I am also like just getting over a cold, so if you hear that in my voice, that's why. But yeah, something that I really love about this album too is just like all of I mean, I mentioned it in my reaction, but all of the guitar parts are really sick. Like, what's his name? Adam Jones. Is it Adam Jones? Yeah, it's not Adam Scott. That's an actor. Adam Jones, I think, is his name. The guitar player. I forgot what I read on the Wikipedia already, but um, he's a really great guitarist. Just super catchy and hard hitting riffs throughout the album. A lot of really melodic parts, guitar parts too, that I enjoy. I really love the main guitar riff of Undertow, the title track. Super good. The drumming as well across the entire album, of course. I mean, that's that's something that I anticipate liking a lot on every Tool album is going to be the drumming from Danny Carey. And yeah, I would say Maynard James Keenan's voice as well. I like his voice a lot. Like I mentioned, I think that the mixing in some songs, his voice is a little drowned out by the rest of the instruments in the production, but by and large, like, his voice is really great. I also like all of the sort of spoken word um, elements throughout the album. I mean, there's that one on Bottom. I think it's Bottom. That has. I'm not sure who. I haven't looked into who that is. Maybe is that maybe Bill Hicks. I know that he was like an inspiration for this on this album, and he, I think, is going to be on the next album too, so that might be his voice. I'm not sure, but yeah, I like his part on that song, or whoever that is part. Again, sorry about about. I really should have thought this through and not film this part on my porch, but with all the cars going by. But we're here now, and I don't know when the next time I'll have to do this is. So, but yeah, also on Disgustipated, like the little sermon at the beginning that Maynard does, um, is pretty entertaining, and then of course at the end as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of spoken word passages in music. That's just something that I've come to find out about myself, is that like anytime that there's a spoken word segment of uh, like a song or whatever, I'm usually really drawn into it. So yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, I would say honestly, like my favorite songs on this album, definitely Sober. I would say Prison Sex, Bottom, and Flood. I love Flood. So I mean, I know the first part of Flood is very like kind of spacious um and just instrumental, but I really love the way that it builds tension, and the latter half of that song is great as well. Swamp Song too, love Swamp Song, and yet Disgustipated. I mean, I think that song's really cool. It's super creepy, but oh hey, I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, okay, but I think that Disgustipated is really sick sounding song. Like I said in my reaction, it does kind of remind me of Revolution 9. Obviously, Revolution 9 is its own fucking thing, but um, by the Beatles, obviously, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm referring to. Revolution 9 by the Beatles. But yeah, it just gives me that sort of vibe of, you know, like all of these weird sounds coming in and out, um very disorienting, very, again, creepy, but it's definitely more musical and constructed and polished and everything, as opposed to Revolution 9, which is just mainly just a jumble of noise. But yeah, I'm super pumped to listen to the next Tool album now. I am, hoping that they just continue to evolve. I'm sure they do. Everything that I've heard from the comments thus far leads me to believe that that's what it's going to be. Every album from here on out is just going to evolve the band and uh, keep progressing further. So I'm very, very stoked to see what comes next. But yeah, Undertow, great, great first album by Tool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, this end bit here is kind of all over the place, and I sound like a fucking dying sloth or something. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video, which will hopefully be a lot sooner than the wait for this one. Sorry about that. But yeah, take care of yourself, and peace out.